Hello, weebs, and welcome back to Raikou Does Disco Elysium. First things first, I'll mention the hair about that. Um, so we got hair coloring to make it green. We did this, and it got it lighter than any ever has, and it feels nice still. So I like it, and I'm gonna let it stay this for a few days to let it heal from that chemical bath before we put it in another one. So that may end up being like 6 or 7 videos, even though it's just gonna be a couple of days. But that'll be fine. Then it'll be some pretty green after that, hopefully pretty. And it has had minimal chemicals on it because I've had it grown out since being bald natural till now. Whole point of the last like 2 years of my hair. Now I'm briefly gonna just show some things that I got that are pretty cool before I get into this video, which I'm hopefully gonna just have a natural stopping point at like a shorter bit of content for having all of this. Anyway, here we go. I have this. It's a book. It's a grimoire. That's turquoise there, and then it's Yggdrasil. Got some shenanigans going on the back. Pages are actually woven in. Everything is leather. It's got this that you tie up, and it's a blank. Right. So I fill it up. Pretty cool. Enjoying that. I got this little lighter thing. As soon as I figure out how to use it, how to get it to actually work, it's like a match. It works on flint and steel. It has a particular way you have to do it. I haven't gotten it to work yet. Now my fingers smell like kerosene. Terrible. I have a jar of flowers. Don't tell them what that means. I have this. It is a puzzle. It is an expensive puzzle. This is not a cheap puzzle. This is a beautiful and hopefully going to be challenging of the map of the world map. I got this thing. It's a little laser LED light show speaker. Bluetooth. It can do a few things. It's weird and pretty cool. Maybe featured as mood lighting eventually. Something. A backup headset for some reason, some hot sauce, a drone, new bed materials, some songs from my guitar, this game, and Redway candy, which probably not gonna be my thing too much, but some of it was good. This, of course, as you can tell, I think that's it. It was some good stuff. Alright, let's get into, I believe, inspecting the body hanging in the backyard of the whirling in rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Okay. let's get right on that. Where's the exit? Not through there, I believe. Is this the back? The map have in your journal lists all the white checks you can reattempt, apparently. Here's the hole in it. Let's go over here and check this out. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. You don't say. Street sign reads, fuck the police. Alright. Where is that? Where is the street sign?
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with?
A woman looks up at you, of course. So she has voice lines, that's great. Some people have a few. I can't wait to have all of them. I want. I wish. Maybe I'll do another run through as something else later when that does come out. If that's something that I'm feeling like, and maybe some other people are feeling like seeing. I just wanted to do this now because I've been waiting to get it since last time, and this last year. Anyway, the gardener, finally. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions. Where to? Well, where am I? I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right? District of Martinez? Intersection is called Roundabout North. He knows where we are. He just wants directions. The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with the level of disorientation you are displaying. Alright, so what is up in the north? Up in the north, it's the pier. Cape side apartment buildings. More tenements? Not a lot, really. Or what is at the east? East is the harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. Don't follow the local politics. Brittle store, too. A free with 3 T's. A free store. The 2. What's in the south? I'm sorry, that was probably just, a little accidental spasm that got left in there. And if this somehow gets to the people, joke. Then I bet they've heard a lot worse than that little joke, but come on. At no point in any of this, I'm trying to make anybody there sound or look dumb. But if it does, I hope it inspires you to fix it. Nobody else can make jokes. You're expensive not understanding or grammar or whatever. Anyway, so some shops and a bridge to the south. The canal bridge needs coast was broken. The bridge ahead is out, you say. It's on the other side of the canal. There's just the coast, there's a fishing village there and a fish market. But it closed down ages ago. What's to the west? It looks at the water, squinting. Just water? No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands, bay. They're hard to reach. Looking for a dead body. Oh, that. She points north, right there in the yard. Even all the way over here, drop of death in the spring air. That's all we need from you. She's very well composed, back straight. I need to take that advice from her playbook. Alright, let's get this out of the way now. What is this fuck the police business? Excuse me? Doesn't understand. Street sign says, how do I do this? There, that's how I do it. This street sign up here says fuck the police. Oh, well, I didn't write it. I'm just sitting here. You didn't say she wrote it. You asked what I was doing there. Right? It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you. Okay, she replies. I was asking. Fuck. I was supposed to say I didn't. What if I go through this again? I didn't say you wrote it. There was implied in your question. Students is gone for a second. Somebody else takes his place. A readiness. Oh. No, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't mean to insinuate any of that at all with that line of questioning. What I was meaning was hoping that we were gonna have a conversation about the exact reason that there is or the exact ramifications of the hatred of the police of this certain population that it is that probably doesn't include you because you're here giving me directions. But I think I accidentally implied racism. That sucks. Because I'm a little bit of another. I don't want to be doing that. Oof. Sorry, big old whitey over, big old white blonde with blue eyes over fucking. Sorry, Gardner. Um, so who are you exactly? Me, I'm just a gardener. Yeah, I did well. But behind sweat and dirt, there's something else in her rigid posture. What if I say there's more to you than that? Is there? The quickness of the reply certainly does not prove you wrong. Yes, what are you doing here? I'm working. Working on what? I have a greenhouse in the yard there. She gestures over her shoulder. I'm trying to get some work done. You realize she's about to criticize your work or lack thereof. There's a corpse there keeping you from doing your work. Yes, she looks relieved. Seems pretty bad. So I have to take break, or it smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks. Don't worry, miss. We're here to clean it up. and get to work soon. Thank you. She smiles politely. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale. Oh, sorry, miss. Salts? Ammonium salts? Perhaps useful for later. Good to know that information. I have to run. There's a corpse and you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy. Good thinking, interfacing. Oh, one more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? Sure. Keep them. I have another pair. Hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Wow, that is so good of you to help your fellow laborer without a second thought. I will put those to good use. Okay, this is just one more. It's one interfacing for, you know, having a layer between me and anything. So the latex gardening gloves, classic canary yellow. Maybe you should retire, take up gardening as a hobby. It's worth a thought. No, put those on the gloves. Fuck yes, dude. That is disco. And also, you know, I'm a cop. I'm here to do some business. Let's talk about this fence, bro. You see us and the tracks, right? You see a set of tire tracks, brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Reconstruct the movement. I failed it. What? Oh. What kind of vehicle drove through here? Hard to say. Vision's blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover. Well, that sucks. Go into this yard. Wait, what is this? An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Hmm. How do I? There you are. The number 7. What do I do? How do I get down there? Bro. Oh, the rest has been burned off. But what is this? Okay. Apparently it was that. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver but isn't saying anything. I almost hear them breathe. Hello? Is anyone there? This is the Tricentennial Electrics. The woman's voice crackling fragile through the static. Time to place an order? Sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. The receiver must not be working properly. Wait, but what happened to Splitstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list. Alright, let's say that. My god. The lieutenant exchanges a look with you. Sorry? It's you. My god, I didn't think I would hear your voice again. What is this? Must be mistaking me for someone else, of course. Who cares that you don't remember it? Just go along with it. Oh. the immediate success of that. Good at drama. Okay? Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, calling back into your life. Michael, just please. She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. Why'd you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. It sounds like she's shaking. Like you didn't care. What did I do? Ever since I came to work here, it's been different, as if my mind's been wiped clean. Oh, static overrides her. Oh, you mean like me? Like me, since I came to work at this cop or whatever. While static overrides her words when she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged. So nice. So nice to be able to finally forget. Forget about what? Yes. What are you forgetting? Hello? Doesn't say hello. Oh, you still there? You said it was nice. What's nice about forgetting? Nothing in here is static in the waves washing ashore before the bay. I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here. I got a silent call box. Must have been some kind of faulty wiring. Maybe start playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient. Alright. Bye then. Thank you. I can finally scroll this freaking thing, dude. This is challenging to have the volition to doing this. But it's buffed up by those two things. Anyway. I was looking to see none of these are all for here, or some stuff around here, I guess. I'm gonna leave that. Head up this way. Beautiful. What is this? With a big old R for R. There's a crown on the ribbon below. A light above descending. The logo of the municipality of Revachol. Interesting. Trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. Just a trash container? There is no such thing. Everything means something. I'm gonna start to itch just looking at that padlock. How do we get the lock open? We try using a pry bar under my motor carriage, or Lieutenant? We could ask for a key from the manager of the Willing and Rags. He probably has one. Might also have information. Better than the pry bar idea. Oh, loving it. Loving getting missions. Where is this little... Open the trash container. Good. There it is. Let's do that task immediately. Yeah, kid talking to Kuno there. But I'm worried about this whole trash container situation at the moment. Let's get that sorted, shall we? Oh, it was telling me something I have to look at later. Next time it comes up, don't be afraid to say weird things. Hey there, buddy. Oh, sorry about that. If you could hear that. So is the trash container out back yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the Wailing in Rags. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked? Why do you keep the hobos and drunks out? That's why. The neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company. I thought as much. Are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yes, us and the garbage disposal company. Seems a little callous, doesn't it? Only stirs in you. It does feel callous. Let's talk about it. I wonder what this feeling is. Gotta even find out. Doesn't it seem callous to you? Regarding even your leftovers from the poor? Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Most all establishments in Revachel keep their trash locked. Curling in rags is not special in that regard. So, let's explore this, shall we? Kras Mazov, nom de guerre. Nom de guerre? Yeah? I don't know what that means. I'll look that up later. If you know about it, cool. Was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the grand side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 11-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism. Mazovianism. Materialist. I don't think that I'm a materialist as people today might see some aspects of it that may be good. They are comrades. I don't think I want this dude to be it though, because it's supposed to emulate me. So I'm no that dude. Anyway, we need those keys. What do you need them for? Concerns the case. Lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate. He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. In the back once you're done, please. Will do. Goodbye. Run, will you? I need to let him run to the place, I guess. Instead of continuously stopping him from doing it. Good. Alright. Open the padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. Now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. What's this? Inland Empire. Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you. No, I'm gonna open the lid. Smell of rotten food rises to greet you. See soggy cartons, dirty rags, organic waste. Well, just in time, the lieutenant appears in. It hasn't been emptied for over a week. So there's a lot of good stuff in here concerning the establishment. Look under the boxes of carton. You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to it. Used to dumpster diving? No. Searching for evidence in the trash. It's, I mean, that is dumpster diving. Keep going. Box falls in pieces in your hands. Baptiste Salé cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. What about the rags? Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. Come on to grab them. The legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage. Growing corpse smell fills the air. The victim's clothes. Lieutenant smells them. Cadavering odor is faint. These belong to the deceased. They were removed and when he was still in the early stages of decay. Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from the pocket. Stuff them in here, officer. Unbag the trousers. Lieutenant quickly searches the jeans. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. Go with them with a belt too. A white belt. Blues appear stretched, but looks in the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Something slimy catches your eye. I'm gonna reach for it. Drab, long sleeve shirt, olive colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag it. This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is a kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Nods to himself. Anything more? The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Trivial success. I see. A yellow old mug that catches your eye, but other than that, thrown out towel of mug, that's all. Alright, we should go out again and ask if he knows to put the clothes in the trash. It would be as simple as someone in the hostel clean the yard, or that one. Nods toward the red-haired boy behind him. Kuno. We're gonna talk about him. Probably next episode. Look forward to that. Now's advice against confronting that force. Yeah, someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. So it was locked in the establishment has a key. Small. Then. Okay. That's the food waste. This was organic waste, cold and slimy. On your hands, apple and potato peels, mostly unidentified sludge. The occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny, looks like the corner of something. Wonderful. The damaged ledger. That's good. Something larger. A clipboard. Blue plastic clipboard. Moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. And in a man's handwriting. So this is my paperwork. So I don't know what this is. It is, look, what's the clipboard? Plastic has the Elysium's too good on it. Even got autopsy form in there. Miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? It must have been cramping my style, baby. I had to trash it. Has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it. Great bloodletting them again. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Or someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. No, I wanna explore this concept. Well, doesn't know what to say. Lucky we found it. She takes stock of what remains just to be sure some has not made it to the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. Excuse me, sorry. I need to make sure to remember to do that whenever I make a lot of loud sound. You have police secrets in your notes. Really, dude? Really? You think that? Maybe? For me? Alright, I'll do that. It also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He puts in the trash with soggy cartons and drags stink uninvitingly. Now, but tell me, what do I see? Are we finished? The mug? Getting that mug too. They got a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. An antique? Only in its social sensibility. What? Okay. Alright, that's it. One thing off the list. Leave. So we got this damaged letter. Use the interact button. Ah, I see. Ledger you found in the trash. Can we stop making the sounds? Thank you. Pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. The sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Wow. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper. There's a cleaning tissue. No, it's toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor. You. Ow. Thank you, Waterlodge Ledger, for spelling it out for us. Wow. Alright. Inspect the toilet paper. It's just toilet paper. Sticking to the back of your plastic clipboard. Pick it off if you want. Leave it there, it's cool. Way cool. Good good choice. Oh my god, this this game is great. We're gonna end up putting like a halogen watermark on that bad boy or something. It says, everyone look at me. My toilet paper covered cop ledger. I don't care about anything. My ledger is droopy and it smells like a urinal. And it's got some toilet paper on it. It comes from the bathroom. Some piece of shit. Alright, what about the clip? Because we're suspecting every piece of thing from the significant first. There's an aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. Regular pencil, tip one down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your fingers across the aluminum. Interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. Here's where it's. Hey, Lieutenant, what is this? What? He's lost in his own notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. Think? The halogen watermark. Use it for adding information to Elysium property. Interesting. What kind of information? Pins. Aside from anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. Information varies by date of issue. Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How can I read it? Any capable light with the right wavelength will do it. Like, for example, all Elysium vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too. Means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on. Alright, cool. That's all. Thank you. What about the white papers? They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." Case files themselves are plenty. Count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Alright. What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, Jammark Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51 this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages as an odd naming convention. And an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. Middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. Wow. What do you mean? Is that all? So wait, yeah, I want to go and back up. There was a mention of a naming convention here. What does that mean? Brain. It appears to employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins, yet still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples. Written in capital letters too. All caps. Wow, dude. What the fuck? The next world mural? Square bullet hole murders? Unsolvable case. Oh my god, this dude is naming his cases like episodes of a cop show. The guy is on a couch in an unexpected location. The murder at the hookah parlor. Collapsing tenement. Oh god. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done later once you're done expecting them up close. Wow. Just 2 cases a week, good. Two complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. Really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it as you start making mistakes. 2 cases a week appears to have been my load. Not sure I completed them though. Two? Raises his eyebrows. A lot. Don't mean to say you're making mistakes, by the way, that was presumptuous of me. Oh, I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes. It's okay. He nods and turns back to his own case files. We all make mistakes. Like a fan of Gill's checkered papers dry in your hand. Handwriting is extremely dense. Right. Let's tell him about this naming convention business. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct type of arrival at the scene? Or time of arrival at the scene? Oh, no, man. I mean a non-numeric one with titles. Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the Elysium does. Why is that? It's a holdover from the early days of the Elysium. Whatever the revolution, the organization, the little idea how to do things, exists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Alright. That's cool, I guess. I seem to have named the case the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one. Peeks into his notes. This is great, by the way. I never expected this. The man with the hole in his head was a real person. His death was real, so I named it to Wow, that is dope. Thanks, cool. This is awesome lore of this world. He smiles. His loved ones never find out what happened to him, man. What happened to him? A rail spike through the head. It was just a workplace accident that you invent. Wow. Okay. Alright, I need to open this case. Is there room to do this? Precisely one more. 50 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. Target grid from the structure passes by the case and subtasks to accomplish. Alright. What's this? Commit to paper. Sadly comes with an old worn down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. It will do, barely, but Kim, do you have a pen? Lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat shiny pins hang from the binder like large caliber bullets on ammo belt. Not really saying anything, just standing there looking at them. Can I have one? Know that I give this to you. Pulls one from the loot. With resentment. This beauty, commit to paper. Alright. Task use completed. Flow out of blue oblong pen in a brash freehand, uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. Wording comes easily, almost robotically simple. Language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry. Poetry would be out of place. Cross out the ones you've already finished. Alright, satisfying slash sounds across paper, you're done. It seems to say, and you, and you. You're a swashbuckler with that pen, Harry. And it feels good. Feels like completion. Why do you keep calling me Harry? Okay. Things to be done. Things already done. Composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective, citizens, militia. Now all that remains is to name the case. So let's ask the dude if he's named it yet. Alright, any ideas? Hanged Man? The Furies are at home in the mirror? Setting sun or shit on a stick? Sorry, real quick, I had to get closer to this. So, I think I'm gonna name it The Furies Are at Home in the Mirror. Serious, yes, well, it obviously doesn't like it. I don't know, I have to be honest, I'm not experiencing the internal strife that refers to, and also, he furrows his brow. Could we make it less poetic somehow? It's a normal case name, you know? Think, what would that be? Good normal name. Alright, the Hanged Man. Jesus Christ. Everybody's a critic. That's what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. Thank you. Gotcha. Hanged Man now. Alright, I'm done. Done inspecting the clip. What? No, that was the white. Those are the case files. Okay, white. Maybe later. What are the yellow papers? In the back you see the translucent copy paper, some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These are the official forms waiting to be filled out. Then from the binder and hand them out according type of form. What type of forms are there? 3. Topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. Interesting. Field autopsy. Dozen pages of this thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, blah 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 blah. Close them. Uh, yeah, whatever. I don't really care about all those. Look at the clipboard. Look at the clipboard. Made dark blue plastic hard enough to beat someone to submission with. Wow. Okay. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters RCM. Shake it. Something rattles ever so slightly. There, hidden compartment. And something small inside. Light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. Permeables. Not hidden per se. Compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. What's in there? Peek inside that bad boy. How would I open it? Let's open that bad boy. Wait, why is it minus by the lonesome long way home? I don't know. Let's do it. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. Bend the plastic on your knee slowly. Slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. What is inside? Two ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. What the fuck is this option? What? What are these ticket stubs? Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. Tickets permit access to the zoo in Rapture East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you get there too. Alright. There's a card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of blue. Let's open it up. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of a card, looped round letters. Woman's hand. Young woman in her 20s. There's care, effort, and a smile you think. Although that is not something you can reach when someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You are already reading. I want to write you a letter. You can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Reading. Oh, I see why okay, I see what that option was about now. I think. Your hand shakes holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me, carried in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. Step on the light trail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. He doesn't want to keep doing this, but I'm gonna keep reading. You. Every step I take will get lighter. Almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. Feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Stars fall like snow. The bow collector. Streetcar distancing. Feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on. Am I dying? What has happened? Alright, hold on. To what? There's nothing. No, wait, I have to do it. No, hold on. To what? Hold on. To what? There's nothing. Detective, is everything alright? I guess I'm gonna fall sideways. Again. Did I die? I didn't notice that things were happening. Oh. Reading the letter takes a thing that I should have used medicine for, right?
nothing.
Oh no. So I'm gonna have to go back and load it. Is what's gonna have to happen. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I'm still a little bit tired. Um, I'm not sleeping a bunch for a couple days and everything, but I'll figure it out. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. What's there for? If you have anything to say, positive or negative, comment. I'll read it about one way or another, and I'll catch you next time.